I am NetMoverSitan, and as the title would describe, I have a clear objective. I need sand for concrete and glass, and I'm going to take the plunge. Ooh, good. It was just low enough. And time to make a start. And the reason why I'm wearing diamond armor is because the helmet has an enchantment that allows me to stay under longer. I promise you, I'll be giving you a glimpse of what I've been working on off camera. Which will involve a walkway leading to the nether gates that will serve as a fast travel point. And the underwater base in progress. Which will serve as an agricultural part. It's flooded right now. But it's mostly because I haven't gone through the process of draining it. Yeah, it's nice. I might want to head to the nearest tower. Yeah, there's a bed and shelter from these walking green genitals. Yeah. Not sure why they were made to look like that, body parts. On second thoughts, no, I don't really want to know. And since I've been gathering a lot of fish, among other things. Oh good, target practice! And something's wrong, isn't it? Since when was I a good shot? I'm surprised this world isn't collapsing due to the laws of physics being broken. Or whatever law states that me being a good shot violates them. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new bow soon. Oh yes, along with the long journey home, a procedurally generated space travel with RPG elements and resource management. Well, it's not just that I'm interested in starting. There's also the intellectual antithesis of talent. That was made before it. Serious. Yes and no, not very intellectual in content, but sometimes I could use a break from that. As for the Stanley Parable, from what I've made of it so far, it makes no sense to, well, anyone. Just how I like it. Although seriously, that's a side project. Much like Super Hot is. Yes, more sand. Yeah, and have you heard? George A. Romero has died. Sad loss. Apparently the original Night of the Living Dead was a movie that had a black guy as the hero. Yeah. You're not gonna like what happens at the end. Basically a series of movies with the dead coming back to life, with the sole purpose on feasting on the living. Something which has inspired zombie walking events, where it basically involves a lot of people wearing makeup to make themselves look like the undead and walk around places. Don't understand it myself, so I can't really help make sense. Yeah. Asking someone who's a complete madman to help you make sense of something like that. You might as well have the blind being led by one with a visual impairment. Yeah, not that useful, is it? Yeah, and this isn't the most ideal gathering sites for sand. That was what I intended the underwater base for, but it turns out there's nothing but gravel down there. Well, at least the surface parts. Yes, all this sand. Oh yes, and I've completed I've completed Shovel Knight's Spectre of Torment. It certainly explains one or two things. Certainly in... well, Spectre Knight's reaction in the League of Shadows. Yeah, and all that time I was playing as a ninja. Well, they've needed to wrap it up somehow in a way that wouldn't complicate the narrative for what is to follow. Yeah. Oh no. Not bad for an undead ninja. Now there's someone who wouldn't stand out too much in the Dark Souls game. Yeah, and when I mean completed Spectre of Torment, I mean the story and the challenge mode, which was much shorter than I expected. The challenge mode. The story mode, not so much. Oh yes. And what do you think should happen to someone who is in charge who is unprofessional and is making you look bad by association? The answer is... have them replaced. Well, if they go too far, of course. Yeah, it's the difference between tyranny and liberty. It depends on who fears whom. The people fearing a government, or a government fearing the people that made it. Or more specifically, made it possible. Yeah. It is truly disturbing when you think of it that those who are considered suitable for deciding the fate of millions are either incompetent or the morally bankrupts, where you're automatically unsuitable if you're someone who can actually do a decent job. Once that surprised me, but now it's standard procedure. Which is why I treat those with any significant form of power with suspicion. Because there's a possibility that they're the kind who wouldn't hesitate to make my life a living hell if it's suitable. And we are, of course, talking about the kind who'd be willing to stab one of their own in the back, never mind anyone else, just to get the last cup of coffee. I don't think we want to know what they'd be willing to do for something more significant than that. Seem that I consider life to be one big joke, but I don't think that at all, because if it is a joke, it's a bad joke, one that is not even remotely funny from the first telling of it. Yeah, I'm talking about the kind of joke that wouldn't even be funny around the 1970s, which is also known as the decade that tastes forgot for a number of reasons. Oh yes, and I'm gathering clay as well, as I want more terracotta for later. Don't know why, but I want to have a good supply of it. Those two scenes in Wolfenstein: The New Order. How did they get that past the censors? Yeah. Could be argued that he's probably one of the more restrained, wait, wrong word, unrestrained men in fiction. But then I remember that womanizing psychopath created from the mind of Ian Fleming. Or to be more specific, James Bond. You can make one-liners even from horrific deaths of those who try to kill him. Yeah, I know it's self-defense, but for those who aren't psychopaths, it'd be considered bad taste. Speaking of bad taste, apart from the Stanley Parable, yeah. Whose idea was it to put that in? Well, you'll find out in part 2 of it. That's about as far as I've gone at this point. Yeah. And I'm thinking about that bit in the dwarf where Mr. Pet Cat calls him something with the stupid in the title. Now, what does that say about what she thought of him? Well, I don't think it's was very flattering, was it? Makes you think, with those who have domestic house cats, what do they think of... What do they think of you? Do they think, oh, I like you? Yes, more of that, please. Or do they think, yes, alright, get on with it. I'm trying to have a nap here. And as for the character of the cat, apparently he's half as smart and... Ooh, yeah. Night's falling and... How have I made this? It's a convenient access point for the walkway. yeah. Let's see. Oh yes, I must get around to getting long journey home. Yeah, that'll probably be a long-term project, as I don't think it'll be that easy to get from the starting point back to Earth. And as for how things will be going, it'll probably be less Red Dwarf and more Star Trek. Although with much better writers. Well, certainly with the franchise killers series. Yeah, something which involves a rather abrupt ending. Although, at least resolves it somewhat. Unlike Legacy of Kain, where there's no obvious conclusion to it. All they did was make an unsuccessful multiplayer arena game set in the transitional period between the start of, well, the end of the intro cutscene and the bit after the tutorial area. Before things really went wrong. Although it did reveal one or two minor details, such as one of the clans not being wiped out right away. Oh yeah. Those of you who are wondering whether I'll do something like Mortal Kombat, that's not a good idea. For the same reason I do not do racing games. Because with both I am completely terrible at them. Oh yes, and you see that? That's the underwater base under construction. Quite a bit more water, isn't it? Which means that the concrete will set the moment I put the blocks there. Yes, and over there is the way to the Nether Gates. And right now, I have some terracotta to make. And also, I need to make some glass, along with some black concrete. Why black? Well, black ink replenishes. And squid spawn around the pillar tower. Or was there a column? Well, whatever it is, I can go there, kill some squid, get their ink, and use that as the dye. Yes, it was added thanks to the colour updates, which allows coloured concrete to be made. Although many dyes are harder to acquire because it requires flowers. Or lapis lazuli. So if you want to create a multicoloured construct, you're going to need a lot of whatever it is you need. Some things are easier to acquire than others. And speaking of which, I am gonna need some more gravel. I'm gonna need to look around my other towers for that, if I want to make some more concrete. Because I don't really feel like gathering it myself. And besides, I want to, well, do some gathering of find a way of getting to level 30 so I can enchant something else. Preferably a bow with infinity on it. Nothing here. Well, I can at least put the sand here. Oh yes, underwater breathing. That'll come in handy when I want to spend even longer underwater without drowning. Yeah, not a lot of feedback. Some of that would be nice. Until next time, hail the rabbit!